Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 3 here on the Game Professor channel. I am your host, the Game Professor. We are going to finish up everything that we're doing here on the Citadel. We have a few more people to talk to, possibly a few things to drop off still. And after that, we are going to continue on with the main story and go and meet up with Tali and the Protheans. Or the Protheans. The Quarians. Prothean, Quarian. Yes, there's some similarity there. We do still have our Asari here.
But we were blocked. And the farm girl? Her leg was broken, bleeding bad. I knocked down a wall in a barn with a big warp field. I was so proud of that. And we hid.
They must have searched for you.
I'm an Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering, and then I saw her through a hole in the boards. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes. And Hillary, the farm girl, she couldn't stop crying. They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
What do you think?
Yeah. Yep. Not nice, not good. And we still haven't yet, but we're going to find out a little bit more about that situation from Joker, of all people.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you.
Sweet.
General might pull through because of this.
Good. That's about all we can hope. Don't remember if we've... Maybe we did take care of that conversation already. But let's find Jacob. Check in with him. There he is. How you doing, Jacob?
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can.
Too frickin' true.
What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure. I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
There's something weird about his tone in this interaction. Like, he doesn't sound like himself. At least to me. So he almost sounds like he does in the Citadel DLC, which I guess makes sense, but there's almost something, like, overly jovial about him in this.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
Exactly.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
Yeah, that's a fun little poke at the fact that they just use Shepherd as the name that everybody calls you rather than having tried to do any kind of coding to discern the name that you put in. But, oh boy.
So what's going on with you? Do you still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the
And
Crucible?
there we start to see his old tone come
Don't get me
back.
wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
Alright. Well, good to catch up with you, Jacob. I still wouldn't be that interested in you coming back to the Normandy myself, personally, but I know why I have to keep asking you.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Alright. Well, let's just... Can I buy anything else here?
Welcome to Cirta.
Medigel capacity up. I will always do that.
Cirta is a non-profit organization.
Go up
dedicated
even
to the
higher.
local needs of all
Perfect.
Sapiens shopping.
Get my Medigel capacity up always. Never want to be hurting on Medigel. I'd really like to not die anymore throughout this playthrough. That's kind of my goal, though it will probably happen once I do the Omega DLC. Just as a heads up, there's a good chance I'm going to die a fair bit in that. There's a lot of stuff where it's just you and Arya against enemies rather than you and two teammates. Alright. I don't think there was anything else up here.
The Hesperia period.
Ooh.
Have legendarily accurate Prothean inscriptions. Can we use that?
Oh.
Yes, I know the Athena Nebula is off limits, but this, a classified project, it needs all the Prothean intel we can find. I haven't found any reliable
Okay.
pictures, but just think, if those statues had something that can help us even today.
Alright. Definitely something for us to look at.
Thank you, EarthClan.
Okay.
My people are still afraid.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
I think we are okay there.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
I will get us a jellyfish. Always good to have more fish.
Serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
I will get that.
Thank you for shopping.
There we go. The big one with this, obviously, with this, will be checking in with Liara. Because that, if I remember correctly, this is the interaction that will lock in the relationship.
We kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the obelisk of Karza. I know the Hades nexus is off limits. I'm not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The
Alright.
obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Prothean language translations, like the Rosetta Stone for Protheans. Think of how much it could have helped us understand.
Alright. There we go. Slowly working all of the things that we need to find back up again.
Her name is Tasha Correa. Of course.
No.
P-O-R-A-E. No, I realize you can't tell me where she was deployed. Can you inform me if she's under orders not to communicate with her family? It's been a while since I heard from her. Uh-huh. But I would be contacted if she were injured, correct? Yes, I'm listed as her bond mate. Yes, I can hold. Her name is Tasha Correa. Of course.
Weshra? I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
And I'm guessing that they didn't tell you because it was a pure blood relationship, and that could have resulted in more Ardat Yakshi, and that was being perceived as the problem. There was somebody else who was supposed to be down here, I thought. Maybe there's somewhere else? Well, let's check in with Liara.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
Adorable.
I was very young.
Adorable. There is no other way to think about this other than absolutely freaking adorable.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day.
She recognized
Shepard.
you for who you were. Yeah, tell me more about her.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
You will.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
This is one of those weird moments with how they do the relationships in these games that I think you shouldn't have to like really redo it every game. I think the Lair of the Shadow Broker should have more of an impact on how relationships are treated in this one. If you are in a relationship and continuing a relationship with Liara, I understand that it wants you to have the ability to romance different people in each game, but there is a lack of realism and a lack of oh, hello. Ugh. Save my microphone. Sorry about that. It's a bit of an immersion breaking thing for me. Granted, I am a romantic. I'm also like uber monogamist. So for me, there is a like, I wouldn't be trying to date around with characters. But yeah, a little bit of immersion breaking. I will definitely be reconfirming this relationship though.
Friends doesn't cut it for me anymore, Liara.
Wow, that sounds serious.
I am serious. Whatever happens, I'd like to spend my life with you.
Then you're extremely lucky that I feel that way too.
I know.
They're cute. They are still cute. I love Liara. And I know I've said it before, and I probably will do a more complete analysis of this as its own video, but I do very much believe that Liara is the canon romance for Shepard. I didn't see any sign of him over there. I guess we'll check out the cafe. Actually, I'm gonna go around this way just in case I hear anything that I can respond to or do something for. Oh, That's I gave him the heating stabilizers. That's what that was. All right, nothing. It seems. Caden, where are you, buddy? There he is. Okay. I just heard all that. Does it know that I'm looking for Caden right now? Game, are you big brothering right now?
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how. Or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this. With people I care about.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
Yeah, I'd say I'm glad we're getting to talk.
Yeah. I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. Look, we didn't come here to talk about work.
Here's to that.
Let me tell you something that I've been thinking about.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of guy who's the life of the party, who has a lot of friends.
Really?
No, it's true. I mean, some people even find my, integrity annoying.
Really?
No, seriously, Okay, fine. Now you're messing with me. Okay, look. I just want you to know that I consider you a friend. Okay? A good one. Damn, this is way less awkward in my mind. Mostly, I guess I just wanted you to know that I admire you as a commander, and I value your friendship.
The feeling is mutual, Caden.
You're my brother, Caden.
I'm glad to be part of the crew.
What'd you call it? A sanity check?
Sanity check.
Now, obviously, musical cue there. That could have been a moment to rekindle or get a relationship going with him, I think. That was a really nice interaction, though. Man, it's wild. It's kind of wild to me to think about the fact this is the first playthrough I have ever done where I saved Caden. It really is. Now we can go back up to the Normandy, though. And yeah, we'll just go straight to the Perseus Vale. This might be another slightly longer episode just to make sure we get stuff started. This all took longer than I anticipated it to take. Shocking.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
Yeah. Yeah. That is accurate. And we'll be able to go to the Spectre terminal to kind of approve that reassignment. if you haven't been following that conversation is basically her brother joined Cerberus, and she doesn't want to risk killing him.
Sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
All right, let's do that, actually. I think that'll be checking in about all the words. The supplies. I don't think that'll be another drinking party with her yet. Because yes, that's what the other interaction is. You get to drink with her again. Which is always lovely. What's up, What's up, Wow. What's up, Dr. Chakwas?
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest.
Ooh.
Check with Glenn.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love to see that. Actually, I haven't checked in with Glyph in a while. That's really taking its time loading.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
That can be... that can't really be understated. Oh, sweet. Nice! We got 3, okay. So, intact Reaper weapon. The barrel of this Reaper weapon can be dismantled for further study. If the miniaturized energy cells powering the gun systems are taken apart, it could lead to improvements in the damage a weapon can deal. However, an examination of its heat venting systems could instead provide the means of maximize thermal clip storage. Let's do weapon damage for that. Galay's electronic signature. So I'd rather get the power damage. Yeah. Med bay surgery, heal scars, or health bonus. I'll go with the health bonus. My scars aren't that bad. Only slightly scarry. Anything to say, Liara?
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that.
You definitely had your share of prejudice as we were approaching, though.
Feel free to look around.
Oh, alright. What do we have here? Okay. Correspondence from Classified Alliance Project staff. Dr. Locke, I was working on that problem you sent me last night, and I think I found a solution for synchronizing the Crucible's energy bursts. Punch the attached capacitor redesign into your projections. It should shave 3.6 milliseconds off the Mass Effect field's activation time. You can see where that leads. If you approve, I'll send the schematics to manufacturing. We need roughly 250,000 credits by tomorrow morning for testing. Okay. I'm assuming that's credits. Jacob to Bryn. I miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. The fighting's going to get tough when we push out with the Citadel. Or with the Crucible. Wow. I can read. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how to fight Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself. This one's a long one. Oh my goodness. Phillips, the emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to activate the colony before the Reapers get here, not with the prices their captains are asking for. Counselor Gougier, what about the military? They left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Passkey inventory. Phillips, I am authorizing you on behalf of the city's senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles, senate member stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. All right. And mass relay traffic reports. So, the Shanxi Theta and Charon are unavailable. Signhand and Pelion both decreased. Tassale, Omega, and Widow are all increased. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Basically, you can see where people are, where the Reapers have fully taken over and where evacuations are still happening. You know what? I am going to do a little bit more checking around just to see how people are reacting after that last big mission. Maybe?
That was a rough mission. The Reapers are an ingenious and ruthless enemy. Poor Rila.
Yeah.
Ingenious and ruthless. The worst kind.
Yep.
Never met a real Ardat Yakshi. Not that I know of, anyway. I think I dodged a bullet there.
Is that your way of saying that you are highly attracted to Asari? I think that's what you're saying.
Seriously, I think I would have been a goner.
Yep, that is exactly what you're saying.
Good to see you.
I do wish that you could, that you had the I saw her first conversation as FemShep.
Trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vandoma, and the Jatil turned against the Jah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Well, all right.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare.
I mean, yeah, also every war is different, Javik. Even if you think you're prepared for war, you're never really prepared for it.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way.
Truth.
I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business.
I don't think you'd ever get in her way. You're pretty lawful good overall, Garrus.
Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends.
Uh-huh.
I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell. Or the Hanar. Or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
So who needs their ass kicked now?
Oh, nobody.
This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn.
I mean...
Commander.
Oh boy. Javik.
It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but Converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, so that's what the conversation is about.
And for every soldier.
Yeah. And that kind of gets back at what I was saying in response to Javik, is nothing really prepares you for a new war. Goodness gracious. I apologize. How many times am I going to hit my microphone? Let's check with Diana, see if she has anything to say. I don't think she does.
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something.
Anything to say?
Has Alenko had media training? He just gave me this steady stare during our interview.
I don't know if he specifically had media training, but he definitely would have had a certain amount of media interaction when he was working as security for the council.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Nope, you're good.
Not right now, Allers. Let me know when we do.
All right. I do want to make sure that I'm doing everything I need to make sure that these two do their thing.
Nothing to report.
Shepard.
All right. Anything from you, Adams?
Under report, Commander.
All right. Then we just have to check in with James and Cortez. And that'll actually finish off this episode. So we'll just start next episode with...
Always loved the M35 Mako. It's got
Oh.
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
It's a tank.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
A brilliant gay joke, Cortez. A brilliant gay joke.
You know, next time we're at the Citadel, I think I might hit a nightclub. You should join me.
Has this been what I needed to get you to actually appear at Afterlife? Or... Yeah, I think Afterlife? Or is it Purgatory? Whatever the heck the bar is.
I thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Whoops. I didn't mean to cut you off, Cortez. I'm sorry.
Next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises.
Okay.
Don't worry about you.
Oh, you're so sweet, Cortez.
Everything okay, Shepard?
All right. Now, James, do you need me to explain Cortez's joke to you?
Hey.
I think I do. I love the way they rib on each other. It's perfection. All right. Let's get back to the CIC, and that is where we will end the episode, everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when new videos are coming out, and follow the links in the description for the Facebook page and Discord server to join the conversation there. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.